Welcome back to the Diamond K Show, your daily dose of facts, logic, and perspective. I'm Diamond K, and today we're talking meat. That's right. Australia just secured a major win in global trade, and it could send shockwaves through the U.S. beef industry and your grocery bill. Let's break all of this down. So, what happened between China and Australia? For over 3 years, Australia was partially locked out of China's beef market. Why? Politics. In 2020, Australia called for an investigation into the origins of COVID-19. China did not take that well. They slapped restrictions on Aussie goods like wine, barley, and yes, beef. 10 major Australian meat factories were banned. That's billions in lost exports. Now, in 2024, China lifted all of those bans. Australian beef is now officially back in China's massive meat market. So, you may be asking yourself, why does this matter globally? This isn't just about steaks in Sydney or stir fry in Shanghai. It's about global beef prices, supply chains, and trade power plays. Here's the deal. China is the world's biggest importer of beef. When Australia was cut off, countries like the US, Brazil, and Argentina stepped in to fill the gap. But with Australia back, that beef pie has to be split again. That could mean less demand for American beef in China and possibly lower prices worldwide if the supply outpaces the demand. That is how this thing works. So when we talk about winners and losers, let's go to winners first. Australia beef producers, they're expected to bounce back strong with over 2.2 billion in exports already this year. Another winner, Chinese consumers. More supply means better prices and more options. So now let's talk about some of the losers. U.S. exporters, they may have to drop prices, pivot to other markets, or eat the loss. Another loser, South American competitors. Same problem, different continent. And you know what? It could also affect your grocery bill. If global prices fall, beef might get a little cheaper here at home, or maybe not, depending on domestic supply chains and inflation. So, what's next? Strategy and diversification. This moment is a reminder to diversify. For countries and exporters and even for consumers, Australia learned the hard way what happens when you lean too hard on one trading partner. Now they're back, but they're also looking at places like Japan, South Korea, and even the Middle East to balance the load. They don't want to get caught with their pants down again. The U.S. might have to do the same thing, finding new opportunities while keeping one eye on China's next move. The world's trade map just shifted again, and beef is at the center of it. From tariffs to steaks, it's all connected. Make sure you stay locked in here on the Diamond K Show. Follow, rate, and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. And hey, hit me up on IG at the Diamond K Show and let us know, should the U.S. be doing more to protect its beef industry, or is competition just part of the game? Until next time, stay sharp, stay informed, and keep it on fire.